and then whenever you are set.
Who here is a fan of Batman? Have you ever wondered how Batman manages to get by with such little sleep? I know I have. Now, I mean, he's Bruce Wayne during the day and Batman all night, so where does he sleep? I thought maybe this was just comic book inconsistency, but there's actual research behind what he does, and I'd like to share with you why, and more importantly, how. Now, college students are one of the most sleep-deprived people in the world. Most of us are on our own for the first time. We're juggling jobs, school, and maybe something even more. For this reason, I would like to inform you on a particular type of napping that I don't think a lot of people know about. Now, according to the National Sleep Foundation, most mammals are polyphasic sleepers, meaning they sleep in multiple times throughout the day in short intervals. Humans, on the other hand, are monophasic sleepers, meaning they do all their sleeping in just one go. The problem with this is that if something were to intrude on our regular bedtime, we don't get the rest that we need. Now, the foundation has also found that there is no magic number on the amount of sleep we need, but in these 7 to 9 hours of sleep at night, our body obtains an amount of rest that allows us to efficiently function throughout the day. Now, lack of this rest shows inability to focus, lack of cognitive functions, and things of that nature, along with other health-related issues. Now, this leads me to my second point about the fundamental rules behind napping. The first is determining whether you need a nap. This part is easy. The second is the duration. Short naps provide you with immediate boosts in efficiency, but they're for a short amount of time. And longer naps will increase cognitive functioning for an extended period of time, but you run the risk of running into something called sleep inertia, which is grogginess associated with waking up after a particularly long nap. Now, the sweet spot here is something called the power nap, which many of you have heard of, and it is a 20 to 30 minute nap that gives you the maximum benefits with the least amount of lag when you wake. Now, for this reason, I would like to introduce an extreme area of research regarding this type of nap. So there are 6 categories of sleep or naps that I would like to discuss. The first is the regular 8 hours, which is termed the waste. It is 8 hours of sleep with no naps in your day. And this is the schedule that society has created for us, but is not the most efficient or the only way we can get our sleep. The second is called the siesta. This is when you can only get 6 hours of sleep at night. If you can couple this with one strategically placed 20-minute nap in your day, you can get the same as the 8-hour sleep need. And the net sleep time here being 6.3 hours. The third is the Everyman 2 nap, which is when you can only get 4.5 hours of sleep. You would need 2 strategically placed 20-minute naps to get your 8-hour needs. And net sleep time here being 5.2 hours. You'll start to see a pattern as I move to my next few naps. The Everyman 3 nap is when you can only get 3 hours of sleep at night. You'd have to couple this with 3 evenly spaced 20-minute naps to get your 8-hour needs. Now, the net sleep time here is clocking in at only 4 hours. The Everyman 4 nap takes considerable organization to implement into your day, and this is when you can only get 1.5 hours of sleep. You would need 4 to 5 evenly spaced 20-minute naps to get your 8-hour needs. And this leads me to the final method, which I think is where Batman is based off of. It's called the Uberman. It is where you need no core sleep. You would need 6 evenly spaced 20-minute naps, and it would eliminate your need for sleep altogether. And the net sleep time here is only 2 hours. So with these evenly spaced naps, our body goes through the cycles of sleep much faster when we're sleeping more often. So this can also change your perspective on life. Instead of viewing it day by day, it becomes a continuous passing of time. Now, to wrap things up, I have explained the basic sleep needs of the human body, the fundamental rules behind napping, and the number of naps and how to utilize them efficiently throughout your day. This is an area of research called polyphasic sleeping, and it is a real thing, not just for Batman.